All right, hold on. I got full hands here, ladies. That doesn't matter. Well, that needs my face. Keep track. Can't go wrong with the big fat button. Hi, ladies. So I don't know about you, but I've noticed that women everywhere struggle with self-doubt. We all seem to have this self-deprecating, demoralizing little asshole in our head, constantly chirping how we're not enough. And I, for one, want to evict him. Permanently. Anyone else? Yeah, because that voice shows up everywhere. And this conference is a great example. I could walk into a room like this, and I'll have one of two very strong reactions. One, hell yes. Look at all these beautiful ladies. I can't wait to connect, see what partnerships I can create. Or two, oh shit, she makes how much money? She's a mother, a business owner, a best-selling author, public speaker, and she runs a successful nonprofit? She's a shaman? What the hell am I doing in this room? Now, I would love to tell you I always have the hell yes reaction. But when I don't control that damn voice, I can absolutely have that oh shit reaction instead. And is it just me, or does anybody else ever suffer from the oh shits? Not the shits, the oh shits. Yeah. And those oh shits are not just reserved for conferences. Oh no. They show up in our businesses. Oh shit, double my price? Nobody's gonna pay me that. They show up in our relationships. How many single ladies out there? Okay, it could sound like, oh shit, he hasn't called. Why hasn't he called? Ugh, what did I do wrong this time? And if you're in a relationship, oh shit, what is he hiding on his phone? Who's he texting? Is he cheating on me? And he's looking up the latest NFL score, right? And don't even get me started on the oh shits and walking past a mirror. Yeah. Now that voice that causes those oh shit moments has the ability to negatively impact every single aspect of our lives, if we let it. One of my favorite quotes is, nobody can make me feel inferior without my consent. Who said that? Hell yes, Eleanor Roosevelt. Well, ladies, if we're running around having all of these oh shit moments, we're running around giving out our consent. So today, I want to share a framework with you that will turn your oh shit moments back into those hell yeses that you deserve. It's a framework that I've been using personally for over 30 years and professionally for 12. And I've helped hundreds of women transform their lives. I've helped women save their marriages. I've helped women gain the confidence to walk away from their marriages. I've helped women learn to love and accept their bodies exactly as they are. And I've helped women learn to love themselves so much that they've committed and lost the weight that they battled for years. And yeah, I've helped women pivot their businesses. I've helped them gain the confidence to only take on the work that gives them the passion we've been talking about today, for the money they actually deserve to make. And in every one of those scenarios, that transformation happened with this one framework. Are you curious? Well, thank God. I don't know what else I'd talk about. Okay, so it seems to be a theme today, but my framework has 3 pillars. Have you noticed it's a thing? Yeah. Hey, 3 is easy to remember. I had 4 and thought, oh my God, that's a lot. Let's back it up. So there's 3. And all 3 are vital to the success of evicting that voice, but none so much as the first. Because without the first, the other 2 don't matter. And that first one is permission. Ladies, do you give yourself permission to feel confident? And a lot of us are thinking, well, duh, that's a no-brainer, of course I do. Well, I can tell you with my 12 years of experience, it's not that simple. Confidence is not the result of an achievement. Many of us think it is. When I'll feel confident. Confidence is a choice. I spent decades battling various eating disorders and body dysmorphia. And I can tell you, I've been 20 pounds underweight. I've been 50 pounds overweight. And I have been so ripped and so fit, I was asked pretty frequently if I was a fitness competitor. And in none of those bodies was I ever confident. And it wasn't because I didn't achieve my goal. People thought I was a fitness competitor. No, I wouldn't allow myself to celebrate it, to own it, to acknowledge it, to stand tall in the success of what I worked so hard for. God forbid somebody thought I was conceited or too proud, or even worse. What if I made somebody else feel more insecure in their body because I felt secure in mine? That wasn't allowed. So I did everything right to create confidence and never experienced it. That damn voice. So let's see where you are with permission, shall we? I'll take that as a yes. Okay, so everybody, you're gonna stand up and find a buddy very close to you, partner up with someone. I want one of you to face the back of the room. I want one of you to face me. All right, they only give me 30 minutes to do this. So you're gonna face each other. You're gonna face each other, but somebody's facing the front of the room. Yes, somebody's facing the back of the room, exactly. So face each other. All right, hold on, ladies. All of the beautiful ladies facing me and the front of the room, you are partner A, okay? So partner A, we're focusing on you. You are going to look at partner B. Everybody pay attention. You're gonna look at partner B and you are going to repeat after me. Partner A only. You ready? Okay, partner A, repeat after me. I give myself permission to put my needs first and trust you to handle yours. Very nice. Okay, partner A, it's still your turn. Hold on. Let me have your attention up here. Okay, so partner A only. I want you to get big. Open up those arms. Lift that chest. Be tall, be proud. Very much. I said be tall. I'm so short. Anyway, look at partner B. Repeat after me. I give myself permission to be seen. Janet, open those arms. Get big. Oh, I'm looking at you, girl. No, keep going. Keep those arms up. Keep those arms up. Look at me. See me. I matter. Nice job. Drop your arms. All right, guys, one more. Partner A, look at partner B. Repeat after me. I give myself permission to not care what you think. Hold on. Partner A, repeat after me. Your opinion has no power over me. Hell yes. All right, nice job, ladies. Let's switch sides. Partner B, you're gonna face me. Partner A, face the back of the room. All right, partner B, you got a sneak peek. All right, ladies, you ready? Partner B only. Repeat after me. I give myself permission to put my needs first and to trust you to handle yours. All right, partner B, it's your turn. Get really big. Open up those arms, lift that chest. Look at partner B, repeat after me. I give myself permission to be seen. Look at me. See me. I matter. Arms down. Last one. Partner B, look at partner A, repeat after me. I give myself permission to not care what you think. Your opinion has no power over me. Nice job, ladies. Have a seat. Okay, so I'm curious. How many of you, when you were saying those words, making eye contact with somebody else who may or may not have been a stranger, felt really damn uncomfortable, maybe emotional? How many of you actually had that oh shit moment? Like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I don't mean this. She made me say it. Okay, all right, now here. How many of you had the hell yes moment? Yes, now keep your hands up. Yes, you are the women that give yourself permission to look and feel confident. Yes, yes. Beautiful. Now, this is something that needs to be practiced to continue to strengthen, and some of you may not have put your hands up about the hell yes. So on your tables, there is a confidence clarity worksheet. There's one for everybody. Everybody grab one. It's your takeaway. And you'll notice under permission, I've given you a mantra. Every morning, I want you to look in the mirror, and I want you to say this out loud to yourself. No one, including me, can make me feel inferior without my consent. Today, I don't give it. Say that every day, ladies, as often as you need to, and I promise you, in 1 month, that voice, that little asshole, will be significantly quieter. Deal? Okay, that was just pillar 1. Pillar 1 was permission. Now the work happens. Pillar 2 is willingness. It is willingness to do the work, but more importantly, it's willingness to be uncomfortable. Because I suspect a large majority of you are very comfortable doing the things that work against your self-confidence. I suspect a large number of you are very comfortable people-pleasing, very comfortable saying yes to every request that comes your way, freely giving out your time and energy until you're so exhausted and tapped out, there's nothing left for you. Would you be willing to say no to some of those requests, even if it's uncomfortable, to protect your time and energy? I mentioned that I had been 50 pounds overweight. And that was only one of many things wrong with my life at the time. I also worked a really low-income job that I abhorred. And as a result, I lived in low-income government-assisted housing, where the cops were there every night. When I looked out the window, there was always the blue and red flash. I was like, great. My car was even a lemon. It wasn't just my life. It was my car. I needed a screwdriver to shove in some hole, give it a quarter turn just to get the car out of park so I could go to my low-income job. And I had surrounded myself with friends because I didn't want to be alone with my own thoughts. But these friends were strategic. They were worse off than me. So when I suffered with comparisonitis, I didn't look so bad. But also, they were so self-absorbed in their own world that I could be hidden in a crowd and never seen. I was safe to just mire in my depression. But I was so alone. But I was also so lucky because one day, as I was hiding on the side of a building smoking a cigarette, because I did that too, I was mid-drag when I had my epiphany. What the hell am I doing? I hate my life. I hate my body. And let's be real, I hate me. And so the question, well, before the question, the epiphany, don't forget the epiphany, Theresa. The epiphany was that those three things were only true because of the choices, like that cigarette, that I was making. So the question became, am I willing to make different choices? Am I willing to give up the alcohol and the cigarettes? Am I willing to get my ass out of bed and exercise even though it feels like it's gonna kill me? Am I willing to job interview and potentially experience rejection over and over again in order to get a better job? Am I willing to be vulnerable with another human and allow myself to be seen? And I was low enough that the answer was absolutely, yeah, I'm willing to try. And I'm not going to lie. It was uncomfortable. And it was worth it. In 3 short years from that day with that cigarette, I had lost those 50 pounds. I'd gotten a much higher paying job that allowed me to buy a new car and my first home. And I fell in love. But more importantly, I allowed myself to be loved. Yay. It was a different life. And it only happened because I was willing to be uncomfortable. And those were big changes, but those big changes only came because of the little things that I practiced. And it was the accumulation of those little things that changed my life. And I'm gonna make you practice one of them now. Did you really think I was the only one gonna work? You guys are so cute. Okay, so this is what we got. Oh yeah, that was it. Okay, so, I went too early. Can I go back? Oh, look at that. More than the big button. There's little buttons too. Okay, so you guys, I'm only gonna give you 60 seconds. But in that 60 seconds, you've got one objective: to give and receive as many compliments as you can. But there are two caveats. Caveat one: you are only allowed to respond with a very sincere and a very simple thank you. Not this old thing? Oh, please, I got that at Target, $5 like 20 years ago. No. Thank you. Oh, girl, you're being so nice. I'm so bloated, please. I'm fat as a house. What are you supposed to say? You're so smart. Okay, so that was caveat one. Caveat two: if you receive a compliment first, you are not allowed to reciprocate. Your only job is to receive and just say that simple thank you and move on. Okay? You've got 60 seconds. You can stay or move. Go. Believe it or not, you're halfway there. That's what I have to. Just thank you, move on. All right, ladies, give or get one more compliment and sit down. All right, ladies, let's go. Sit on down for me. As you make your way back to your seats, I'm curious. How many of you were uncomfortable with just the thank you? I know you love each other, but I've got like 6 minutes left, and then I'll get out of your hair and you can eat lunch, I promise. All right. Thank you. All right, so, ladies, if I know your name, I'm gonna start calling you out. Sit your cute butts down. All right. So, the thank you was uncomfortable for some of you. How many of you found it even more uncomfortable not to reciprocate? We are so comfortable diverting our attention to everyone else, building everyone else up. Lindsay mentioned this. We are responsible for building us up. That goes with the permission and with the willingness. And if you, once again, want to be confident, you will practice the simple, non-reciprocating thank you anytime you get a compliment, praise, acknowledgement, a gift, offer of support. Thank you. But it isn't saying thank you one time that makes you confident. And that takes us to pillar 3, consistency. Confidence starts as a choice, but it only strengthens as a practice. The woman I am today is nothing like the woman I described to you earlier that struggled with depression and loneliness. And it's because I committed to practicing the uncomfortable consistently every day. And I still do. And now I can stand on a stage in front of hundreds of beautiful women and confidently and comfortably share my story. And I can do that because I feel unshakable. Yeah? Can you see that I feel unshakable? Do you want to feel unshakable? Yeah. Because you have to ask yourself, will you give yourself permission to accept the compliments, to stand tall in your power unapologetically? Because I can teach you how. Think about the one thing in your life you've been craving for years, maybe decades. A happier marriage, a stronger relationship with your kids, more confidence in your body, a financially thriving business. What is it? What's your one thing? And are you willing to be uncomfortable to get it? And let's be real. Ladies, we've had a lifetime of conditioning that has stolen our self-confidence. And it's going to take more than my 30-minute talk, a day-long conference, or even a workshop to rebuild it. And it's so easy to get caught up in the momentum in a day like this and think, oh my God, today is different. This time, I'm going to be different and I'm going to do the thing. And then you walk out that door, you look at your phone and you go, oh shit, look at all the client calls I missed. And you spend your entire ride home returning those calls only to get home, to feed the kids, walk the dog, do the laundry, and the list is gonna go on. And all of your commitments are gonna go right out that window. And you're gonna go back to the bottom of your priority list. And that's where I come in. Ladies, I want you to pull out your phones. I want you to scan that QR code. You'll notice that takes you directly to my scheduler. My confidence clarity sessions are normally $250 a pop. But I don't want you walking out that door with a framework you barely understand and no true concept of how to integrate it into your life. So for those of you that truly do want to evict that voice and you really are ready to do the thing, I want to gift you with a personalized follow-up session to today. Let's gain some clarity about where self-doubt is still holding you back. Let's talk about where that voice continues to chirp loudest. And let's really explore where you are on your confidence journey versus where you want to be. Because there's only two outcomes of today. One, you continue to give your consent to that voice, and you continue to feel less. Or two, you give yourself permission to explore what it could feel like to live confidently, to believe in yourself so strongly that no one and nothing can shake you. I believe you deserve that. I know I can get you there. But you have to give yourself permission to do it. And it starts with a call. Thank you.
That was so amazing. Thank you so much, Theresa. Let's give her a hand.